Hello. Just posted a video on Instagram driving, a little frustrated, and I figured now's a good time for an update. I'm in New Mexico, heading to an area near Santa Fe, gonna hopefully hike with a friend tomorrow, check out some petroglyphs. But since I left Texas this morning, there's been a super crazy headwind. I mean, ridiculous. And it really stinks for a bunch of reasons, mainly fuel economy. I mean, let's face it, this ASTRO van with the lift, it's like a giant cinder block on wheels, right? I got 2 surfboards on the roof and bikes on the back and everything else, so it's friggin' bananas. It's bananas trying to make any headway. If you do the speed limit, fuel economy's piss poor. It's interesting. On the way out, at one point, I did the math with maps telling me how many miles I went, and I got over 22 miles per gallon, which is nuts. While I was in Jersey, I swapped out the plugs and the wires and the cap and the rotor. And then I had to do the camshaft sensor when I was in Georgia. My fuel economy's gotten worse. Now, a lot of it could be the hills, driving fast, all that. Surfboards on the roof, I think, big deal. I think that's really catching a lot of air. But I got like 12, 13 miles of the gallon before this morning. So this morning in Texas, with my buddy Larry, thanks Larry, you're the man. This video I plan on posting on Instagram and on YouTube. But Larry helped me out, and we cleaned the mass airflow sensor, and I took apart the air box, cleaned that out, got a new air filter. That was a joke. That's the thing. I got great fuel economy, and the air filter, I was knocking dirt out of it. And the air box was full of leaves and all kinds of garbage. Insanity. Also, noticed for the first time, because I really haven't messed with it too much since I got the lift kit and everything done by that company in Arizona, who I don't like to throw under the bus, but you know, they didn't really put the air box back on correct, and now I see why. It doesn't line up when you do the body lift. There's 3 little posts that stick up on top of the fan shroud that the bottom of that air box clips into, and then 2 in the front. They just had 1 clipped on there. So I was talking to Larry about it. He suggested doing a riser block, which you might be able to buy, like a performance modification on top of the, I don't know what it's called right now. It's where the tube behind the max airflow sensor, there's a accordion tube that goes down to where your carburation happens. So you put a riser block there, and that would lift and push forward everything. Then it might sit on there, right? So if you guys know anything about that, let me know. I might look into that. Anyhow, I was all excited about, let's see what this does to the mileage. And then, I mean, it has been bananas. I stopped to get gas at one point, and there was a giant flag, and it was straight out direct. Just insane. And there's still people just flying on the highway, but obviously the more modern cars these days have better aerodynamics. But still, you're spending money. I did the gas mileage, figured out it was 9 miles a gallon, and I was going fast. Speed limit and a little bit more, so screw that. I was driving along old Route 66 for a while until that dumped into the 40, and then I found this rest area. I'm about 2 hours and 20 minutes from where I want to be. So I think I'm just going to kick back here for the rest of the day and the night, sleep here tonight, and then take off in the morning. That my friend's not free till 1 o'clock, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm good on time. I'm going to take you outside around this rest area and show you what's up. Maybe you get a sense of what the wind is like. That's the wind blowing through the straps on the surfboard. There's a marker over here, it's pretty interesting. Here's a petrified stump. That's petrified wood right there. That's pretty cool. Hard as a rock, they might say. I might be a little slow, but this doesn't actually show me where I'm at, I don't think. The other side's pretty cool. Comanche country. By 1700, the Comanches had acquired the horse and began moving into this area. They drove out the Jacarillo Apaches, and their raids on New Mexico's eastern frontier posed a threat to Indian, Spanish, and Anglo settlements for over a century. The Comanches were finally defeated by the U.S. Army in 1874. So that's kind of neat. Anyhow. Wind is nuts, so yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. It's just silly to drive in it, and I've been in bad wind before. At one point, I remember I was driving up to Vancouver, British Columbia on a motorcycle with some guys, and to go straight, we went over some plains in Washington State, and on the motorcycle I was tipped at 45 degrees going to go straight because I was tipped into the wind. The wind was so crazy. And this is just driving straight into it. It just doesn't make any sense. Anyhow, that's my update. Be good to each other, and you'll see me soon. I'm going to try to get to, I want to go to Chaco Canyon, if I can. And then, because that's like, I think it's 30 miles of dirt road or something like that. And then after that, I think I want to go up to Shiprock. And then from there, I'll drop down into Arizona and maybe see some family there, and then maybe visit a friend in near 29 Palms, and then get to LA. So in the next 3-4 days, I'll probably be in LA and back to work. Yay me. I'll see you next time.